Well, welcome back, everybody, to the Slim Flippers podcast, and I am Wes. And again, we are joined by Stewart from Franklin Hill Ventures. Stewart, how you doing this evening?
Hey man, I'm doing great. Love your new toy here that you got. We're playing around with.
Yeah, we're trying to dabble in it. This is our first adventure with StreamYard, as we both have signed up for the free part of it so far. And if we like it, we're going to continue using it here on the Slim Flippers as I know you're planning on using it with your Franklin Hill stuff. So what have you been into, and how's your business been going since the last time we had on the last podcast, the last time we talked?
Oh, things have been going well. I'm seeing a little bit of the summer slowdown with my online sales on my online marketplaces like eBay, Etsy, and those that I sell on. But fortunately, my booths have kind of picked the slack up there. So, overall, August is always slow for me, but I'm doing okay. I'm looking forward to quarter four starting, but yeah, for an August, not too bad.
Like now, your booth that you have, how's that going? You sit out in Clinton, Tennessee, is that right?
Yeah,
you said you had a couple of those actually, right?
I do. I have 3 booths. I have 2 in Knoxville. One's at West End Antiques. One's at Bearden Antique Mall. They're both right off Kingston Pike. They're literally 2 miles from each other. Then I have the booth up in Clinton at Granny's Attic Antiques, right there in downtown Clinton.
So does anyone do a whole lot better than the other, or are they all just about the same?
It's funny, Wes. If I could ever get all 3 of them to really kick butt in the same month, it's like there doesn't ever seem to be any rhyme or reason. I never do bad at any of them. I always do okay, but I always seems like every month I do really great at one, and then kind of middle of the road at the other. Then I always have one that's kind of lagging behind the others. Then the next month will come and it completely flip flop. So there's been a handful of times, and I've been in Clinton the longest. I've been there for about 7 years, and then I've been at Bearden about 4 or 5 years, and then I've just been at West End a little over a year. And there's really no rhyme or reason to which one does better in any given month. It's just, if I could figure it out, I guess I'd, solve a lot of problems in the world. It's one of those mysteries. I just don't know what causes it.
So I want to mention, take a second to mention our newest adventure. You and me and of course Johnny from Frizzy's Finds. We've all 3 came together, and we've started a new podcast. We just finished the second one last night, and I believe that one's supposed to come out on Wednesday night. The Finders Flippers, and like Johnny said, there's been several different variations of the spelling of it, but we're giving a nod to Leonard Skinner with the Y in there. So change the I to a Y, and the S to a Z. So Finders Flippers.
I really appreciate you asking me to be part of that. It's I've enjoyed getting to know Johnny, and looking forward to continuing those now that we're 2 episodes in, and shoot, who knows where we'll be in a year. But
and that's a true statement. You never know. I'm gonna put this up here on the banner here and let everybody see how we spell that.
So yeah, you were just talking about finding the Finders Flippers podcast. Yeah, so when you go to search for Finders Flippers, it's very important that you look at the banner there and spell it like that, because if you spell it wrong, you'll get not podcast necessarily, but you'll get videos about dolphins. I found because of the flipper. There's all kind of different things that'll come up when you put it in. But as you mentioned, kind of a shout out to Leonard Skinner there in the name.
We pulled in the Bearded Finds, Stephen, last night. He joined us about halfway through. So if you all can go and find that podcast for us, and the second one should be out on Wednesday night. I think it's coming out around 7:00 Wednesday night. But if you can go through the first one from last week, it's a fun podcast, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I had a lot of fun, and so yeah, I've enjoyed getting to know Johnny, and then it was fun getting meeting Stephen last night for the first time, and I actually watched a couple of his videos today while I was eating lunch. So he does a really good job with the YouTube videos.
Yeah, and he was. We talked about that last night. He was my very first interview that I'd done here on the Slim Flippers, and I've had him on a couple of times, as well as Johnny, as well as you now. We've done 2 or 3 together, and looking forward to doing a whole lot more on the Finders Flippers. I think that's going to be a fun adventure. Everybody bringing different kinds of knowledge to the game, and hopefully, I know, and I'm excited to announce that on Sunday night we all will be a part of a live stream, and we're going to be live streaming on all 4 of our channels at the same time. And those the Franklin Hill Ventures, the Slim Flippers, Frizzy's Finds, and the Bearded Finds, all 4 channels going at the same time with our podcast. So I'm ecstatic about that. I'm looking forward to it. What about you, Stewart?
Oh, I am too. I mean, I hope the internet can handle all 4 of our channels being live at the same time. But yeah, it'll be one of the first times I've truly gone live on my channel. I mean, I go live on my YouTube channel every time I do a Whatnot show because it's automatically set up to multicast there. But I've never really done just a live show, like a live show like this. So,
right. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I've never. Well, I take that back. I was on the Nashville Flippers podcast, and we were live. But during the middle of that, I don't know if you've seen that one or not. He lost a camera, and so I was kind of dead in the water, sitting there looking around, going, "You coming back?" And it was all live, and I had no control of the cameras or anything. But he ended up getting another camera, and when they come back, they were on a different camera angle. So it was fun. It's a lot of fun being on the Nashville Flippers about a month ago.
Yeah, I did see that one. That's actually the one where they mentioned your name, and then I started putting 2 and 2 together, and that's when I reached out to you. Said, "Hey, that name sounds familiar," and then they talked about you being in Knoxville.
Yep, I am the youngest one. I'm the youngest of 5, and my students at my school. I'm 6'6", so I teach PE, and my students at my school, I always tell them I'm short in my family, and they're like, "Yeah, sure, coach." Because I've got 2 older brothers, that one of them's 7 foot, and the other one's 6'10". And it's amazing, Stuart. I've never felt tall in my entire life.
Oh yeah, and I remember watching both of them play ball, and yeah, yep. They are. And see, I'm the opposite. I'm the oldest, but I'm the shortest. My youngest brother is 6'6". He's close to your size, and then my middle brother's like 6'3". And then I'm 5'11". So it's funny, when we were kids, everybody would tell my mom, "Hey, if you had another boy, he'd have been 7 foot."
Yeah. Well, the doctor, when I was born, my mom said that the doctor, they measure your growth plates and everything, and they actually thought I would reach 7 foot. But I had a neck injury in high school, and I believe that hurt me. It stunted my growth or something. I don't know. I leveled off. I grew about another inch after high school, and I got to 6'6". But I do have another brother that's the same height as me, and then the shortest of the family is 6'4". Mm-hmm. Well, what a great time we had on that podcast, and I'm looking forward to obviously continuing here on the Slim Flippers, and that's going to be a whole lot of fun come Sunday night when we go live to see how that all plays out.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
We're not going to take a whole lot of time here tonight, but one thing I did want to ask you before we did go off air here is, what are you going to be up to tonight with your reselling business?
Tonight's just going to be listing. I'll probably stay up till 11 or 12 and try to get at least. I mean, I've been trying to get 8 listings done every day. Just that's kind of with everything else I do with my booths, and then I'm kind of heavy into my IT consulting right now with a couple of hospitals that I'm working with. So, I set a goal of 8 to do, and hopefully I can do more than that a lot of nights. But my big goal is to get to 1,000 listings on my online marketplaces. I guess kind of use eBay as the gauge. I mean, because I list everything to eBay and then most everything to the other 5 marketplaces. So I think I'm at let me just look here real quick. I think I'm at 11. Let's see where I am. I am at 981 listings. So I've got 19 more to go. That, of course, that assumes I don't sell anything, which I hope I sell something. So
Right.
I'll probably have more than 19 to list, but I'm getting close. I mean, this is the closest I've ever been to 1,000 listings.
Gotcha.
So,
Well, we wish you luck on that endeavor. I know you'll get there. I'm not worried about it at all. Again, we're going to show the podcast that we're all involved with, and again, it'll be Sunday night. We're probably on. I think we're coming on at 8:00 Sunday night. And there's the spelling again of the new Finders Flippers podcast. You can find 3 of us on there, and again, our special guest, Stephen from the Bearded Finds. And I'm looking forward to it. So, Stewart, we're going to let you go, let you get out there and get busy on your trying to collect your 1,000.
hey, I appreciate it. And hey, I'm enjoyed helping you find your way around StreamYard tonight. And so I think ultimately that was really the goal of this podcast as much as anything, was just to get you used to StreamYard. And I think you're already a pro at it.
I think it's going well. I mean, I'm moving things around and showing banners and all kinds of stuff. So it seems to be like it's going to be the right kind of fit that not only I need, but you need, because you had just signed up tonight as well to do StreamYard. So I'm looking forward to it.
All righty, Wes. Well, have a good night, and we'll see you Sunday.
All right, my friend. You take care. And again, everybody, join us Sunday night at 8:00. We'll all be live streaming that, and we don't want you to miss it. Everybody have a great evening.
Yeah.